My shift leader tried to tell me I couldn't go on an early break because I couldn't walk, so I quit in the middle of my shift on our busiest day. A bit of relevant information. Back in January, I found out I had a tumor in my tibia in my left leg, and it was pretty bad. I went for an appointment with a surgeon in April, and he told me I couldn't work at that time because of a risk of snapping the bone. So had my surgery in June and finally returned to work about 2.5 weeks ago. Even though I returned with no restrictions, I was warned I still have to be careful because it's still fresh, and if I push myself too hard, it could end badly. So this previous Sunday I was working, and that is our busiest day. I was a curbside shopper and was on carryout. About an hour and a half into my shift, my leg started hurting so bad I couldn't walk. I wanted to cry in pain. I asked my shift leader if I could go on my break 20 minutes early because I couldn't walk and needed to just rest so I didn't cause a problem with my leg. She responded with, "I'm in pain. This is a team effort, and unless you have a doctor's note, you can't leave break." By the way, I did have a doctor's note. So about 5 minutes later, she let me on break anyway. After taking a breath, I thought, I'm done with this. I've had multiple issues with her before, and nothing was ever done. Oh, after my 15-minute break, I went to a manager and said I'm done. I quit, walked to the time clock, and clocked out. A few minutes later, I got paged to my department, and I kinda laughed. My main boss showed up to work a few minutes later as I got my groceries and was checking out. He walked by, gave me a side glance, and turned his head away. He looked really mad. After all the stuff I had to go through, I was done. I left in the middle of my shift on our busiest day, and I opened all this week. Good luck them. This was my petty revenge.